Hello everyone, how are you guys doing today? I hope you guys are having a lovely start to December. Plus, the 1st of December falls on a new moon, which is today. So, I hope you guys are feeling alright and not feeling energetically vexed or anything like that. And I hope you guys are excited about today's topic as well. Anyway, I'm gonna ensure that all of you guys join me in. So I'm gonna invite everyone. Meanwhile, tell me how have you guys been? What have you guys been up to? And yes, from there we can start. So the energies are getting better little by little. This year has been truly one chaotic year. I would consider this year as a year for major spiritual ascension, expansion. So many of y'all may have felt a huge level of stagnancy in your lives. You may feel like, no matter what kind of effort you put in, it's all being sabotaged. No matter what you do, it's like everything in the 3D may seem like it hasn't been working, but things have been majorly changing in the twin flame front. So show me guys, you are here, send me your highs. Oh, good morning Karen, lovely, lovely, lovely to see you as always. um so the energies are super interesting. Especially December energies are getting much more better. I feel many of y'all are feeling this new wave of motivation and inspiration setting in after a long period of stagnancy and many 3D challenges and obstacles. Life in 3D has been the hardest. So 2024 has been a year of the major tests and tribulations in every aspect of your life. So it's been insane. So tell me what you guys think, and can't believe it. It's already December and we are going to be in 2025 in less than a month. So it's really, really interesting. And but the energies are getting better, even though now we are going through Mercury retrograde. So you might be feeling a bit of miscommunication here and there, electrical issues. It could be Wi-Fi, printer, stuff like that, malfunctioning. So, Mercury retrograde. So I've got a special healing for that at 111. So if you guys are interested, you guys can book a spot. And it's also new moon as usual. I've got a new moon healing and activations if you guys are keen. And of course, if you guys want a psychic reading, I've got a promo on that too at 111. So do check that out. So yes, Karen is saying, I'm also feeling the lift of energies. Yes. So it's like a lift of energies are coming in, and it's been like, after a long time of being stuck and stagnant and having all kinds of 3D issues coming to the surface. Now it's like suddenly, slowly you guys are getting back into your energetic mode. Hi Bharati, lovely to see you, and I hope you guys are all excited about today's topic. Karen is saying our power went out at work Thursday. Co-workers looked at me and I said Mercury. Yes, yes. So yes, so that's one of the effects of Mercury retrograde, and it would be going on for a few more weeks. So, guys, just hang in there. But overall, the energies are getting better. Things are improving slowly. I mentioned this in November as well. But even though it's slow, there is kind of renewed hope. And with that, there is a lot of you guys feeling more stabilized, and feeling that relief from the chaos. So all kinds of challenges. You may have also noticed this year has been about major clearing, cleanse. So you may have noticed that you may have lost a lot of friends. You may have lost a lot of things in the 3D, and it can be quite a painful year. You may have had a lot of conflict, but you have to think about it this way. Maybe the friends you lost, there was a reason behind it. Maybe it was not a good friendship after all. So if you really really look back, everything that has happened in 2024, there's a reason behind it, because this is the year of deep reset and clearing. So yes, so guys, show me you are here. Throw in a reaction so that others can join in too, and and you can continue talking about today's energies, and then we'll go on to our topic, and then channeling as always. Another beautiful thing that you may have all felt is this new moon. The energies just feel very light. It's kind of like hopeful, light. It's as though you are ready to participate in this world. So I feel December's new moon is pretty energizing in that regard. I also feel that many of y'all are coming out of let's say dark night of the soul. Some of y'all may be just coming up from a deep dark slumber. And for those of you who have been in separation, this year can be a year of heavy turmoil and intensity as well. Also, this is a period of immense growth. So, with all the clearing and resets, I would consider 2024 to be a year of immense growth. But particularly with this new moon, things are going to shape up. So, guys, set your intentions. And you may want to participate in some kind of a new moon ritual. You may want to have a salt bath or something, but this new moon is very powerful for materializing your wishes. So set your intentions in the right direction and let the moon energies flow in. And also, things with your divine counterpart will continue to lighten up with this new moon energy. So you may feel, hey, with Mercury retrograde, are you going to feel? No, not like that. I feel like this Mercury retrograde will empower and inspire better communication between you and your DM. And for many of you all who have been in separation for a while, you may be experiencing more 5D communication. So, December is going to be a month that is going to be very powerful in energies of renewal, reconnection. So, some of y'all may also experience reunion with your divine counterparts. So, or you guys may be feeling, you may be feeling signs that you are going to be in union as well. So this is going to be very powerful and very interesting. All right, guys, tell me what else have you been feeling. Throw in some comments, and after this we can delve right into our topic. Apologies for that. Yes, so I thought today's topic would be very interesting as well. All right. Hi, Natalie. Good to see you. Beautiful. All right. So I'll just give it a couple of more minutes until more of you all join me, and then we can delve right into topic. So it's very, very interesting, right? This entire year has been just reset after reset, clearing after clearing. It's been like you have been facing your worst fears, shadows, everything. You've been tested in every aspect of your life, mentally, physically, emotionally, people, health. So it is a very, very, excuse me, intense year, but it's going to shift. And I can say that 2025, many of you may have already started feeling 2025 energies coming in. It's going to be much more lighthearted. It's going to be a year of action, so many of you may have your wishes fulfilled, things that you've been working on for years. If you hadn't seen any success, 2025 is going to be the golden year of success, in every aspect of your life. So everything will improve: health, wealth, education, anything you set your heart and mind into, it's going to be very, very fruitful. So a very exciting year. And so specifically, this new moon is about change. And like I said, set your intentions on the right path and everything will flow in as well. Bhavani says, yay, 2025. Yes, so 2025 is going to be beautiful. So I'll probably do a live next week or the week after about 2025's forecast, and what is up for Twin Flames. So that is going to be an exciting one. So with that, like I said, today is a new moon. So the new moon energies are quite deep and intense, but at the same time, the energies are also becoming much lighter. So this new moon is going to shape and shift things. So make a wish, set your intentions, and everything will flow in the most beautiful way. This new moon is also about wisdom, so you're going to feel a lot of messages coming in through your guides. You're also going to feel very wise, especially after everything has happened. And this new moon is in Sagittarius as well, so it is all about replenishing your energies and feeling that rejuvenation. So beautiful, beautiful time to manifest. And also I feel for the Twin Flame Collective, it's going to be about new energies coming in, and you may feel like something new. I just feel I'm just deeply tapping into energies of new. So something, it could be a contact, a message from your divine masculine. It could be anything that may just come in to make you feel this unlimited, infinite potential of the moon energies coming in. So even though we may be in retrograde season, this retrograde is also very, very different. So it's like, it's prepping you for the new year. So I feel with everything that's coming in, you may be paying a lot of attention to what is going to happen in the future. So this month is going to be about setting goals, setting intentions, dreaming, literally daydreaming about the future. So with that, I feel everything that you've experienced the entire year, it's coming to a full circle. And with this new moon, the path of illumination is just there, waiting for you to experience and explore hidden potential within you as well. On the new moon front, you're going to hear some kind of message about your journey. You're going to have something. It could be a memory, it could be communication, it could be you might bump into your divine counterpart, or you may receive a surprise communication. It could be anything, but it's all beautifully set in. So that's why I feel anything that you set your heart and mind into, it's going to beautifully manifest this time round. And with that, if you guys have no more questions about if you have no more questions about the current energies, we can delve right into topic. Before that, I will just say that I've got a Mercury retrograde healing if you guys are keen, and also a new moon healing, and of course an inner child healing as well. I'll highly recommend you guys. And of course, if you guys want a psychic reading, you guys can sign up for that too. I'm having a special promotion on that. All right. With that, I hope you guys are excited, because this is quite an interesting topic. How the divine masculine tests the divine feminine before full union. So many of y'all may have experienced this one way or another, and this is also the state whereby your divine masculine is coming in and out of your life. So this is the period where you may be feeling. This is the kind of period where you may be feeling, hey, I'm so close, but I'm not as close yet. So what does it mean when the divine masculine is testing his divine feminine before full union? So many divine feminines, you may have experienced these energies of going in and out. So you may feel like, wow, you have completely surrendered, completely withdrawn your energies, completely detached, and you are living your life 100% and not dwelling or pining over your DM, and you feel like, hey, you know what? I have mastered everything. I've done all kinds of healing. I have truly ascended. And that's when you may feel like your divine masculine is re-entering your life, and then he may quickly disappear. So this is what you would call testing. So there could be something that you may have buried or not surrendered to, or some trauma that you have not healed. So the divine masculine comes in. I know it's really, really, to really think about it in a literal way can be very frustrating. So the divine masculine is kind of coming in to foresee, coming in to monitor your progress, trying to see which level you are. Are you falling back to old patterns? Are things of the past still coming back? Is there still that level of desperation or push and pull energies? It's just coming in to monitor your growth. So this is something that both of you had agreed upon before incarnating on earth, as to helping one another in the path of ascension and awakening. So that is the reason why, especially prior to union, you would feel tested by your divine masculine the most. So all kinds of all kinds of fear-based situations can occur in your life. You may completely be at the wit's end of giving up on the journey. You may be feeling all this anger and frustration about the twin flame relationship in itself, and your DM is going to just expand on it. It's just going to make you feel every inch and every aspect of you, and he's just going to push you to dig deeper and deeper and deeper into who you are, your identity, your purpose, your mission, and everything. And the thing is, he's not doing this consciously. A part of him is just acting on the mission that you're on. So that's when you will start to notice all of these sacred codes coming in, and as you feel the divine anchoring of the potential that is flowing in, you would feel a beautiful release. So one of the most common tests is literally you may have a kind of a short union, a temporary union, and it's more of like your DM comes in, assesses your energies, and then may go back into separation only to come back into full union again. And this time that separation wouldn't take so long, like how it used to be. So do not fret. So it's more of like assessing where you guys are and giving you the final push to work on aspects of yourself that you were not able to work on. And it applies to your divine masculine too. And it's also a reminder from the universe as to how far you have come in this journey as well. Another big aspect of the journey that you would experience is that your divine masculine is going to annoy you to the extreme. So trigger elements, all of a sudden you may see posts from him either having a wonderful time in his life, or just portraying this image that everything is put together, that he's doing really well. You may even have certain trigger elements, like you may feel like, hey, he's very social, what if he has someone else? So that is another test as well, and if you can overcome that test, literally union is with you. So this irritation phase, or so this is one of the biggest tests, another biggest test that your DM will put through to you to see as to how you respond to the situation. Have you evolved? Have you wisened up? Are you still portraying the same behavior that you did previously? How much you have changed, how much you have ascended? So again, he could really stoop low and irritate and frustrate you in every level possible. So he may say things or do things to trigger you. He may literally do what he did previously, disappearing on you, not honoring plans. He may be portraying the worst aspect of himself, which on a subconscious level is a test that the DM puts on the DF. So yeah, you would be irritated in every aspect, and you'll be like, seriously, why hasn't my DM not changed? Why is he portraying the same kind of behavior? How am I ever going to see progress in my journey anymore? Like, when is this situation going to change? What should I do? What is the best course of action? And everything, you will start to be thinking about all of this. Like, you will just feel like like some of y'all may be feeling like, hey, all this effort I put in, everything that I've done, and there is no change in my divine masculine. So in a way, it is kind of an invisible test as to how much you have surrendered to this journey, and how much you have surrendered to surrendered how much you've surrendered to even thinking about outcomes. So that's why, guys, noticing all of this can really set your path on this journey. All right, so I hope you guys are, tuning in and find this topic interesting. And again, guys, please throw in a like so that more others can join in as well. And yeah, the more we can have a much more interesting discussion too. So, having said that, so another big test from your divine masculine is indifference. So he may he you so you may feel like he's not affected at all. You may feel like, hey, after all that we have been through, why is he acting this way? So this is another test in his book of tests, to test how you are responding to the situation. Because if you have truly ascended and you are not burdened by any of your past or your traumas, the way you respond to his indifference will be completely different. So that is a big test. So he can literally come in and pretend like nothing has happened. There was no separation, that he had never hurt you before, and like you don't mean anything at all. So he could portray that kind of a indifference, which can be very frustrating to any one of y'all, especially when you're feeling, hey, I feel like I've come in, and I have done so much for this journey, and why do I feel so entrapped than ever before? Another big test that your divine masculine would do is he would truly come in. So he would use the love and nurturing aspect as well. So this is another test to see, are you becoming possessive? Are you becoming controlling? Are you exhibiting any of those 3D traits? So he might come in and he might again, resume the connection and show you how. So this is the trick. You can consider this to be the trick. This could be one of the tricks in the test in itself, to see whether you're falling for it, or if you really wisened up and you are like handling things and taking things under your control. So this is another thing that you should be aware of. All of a sudden your DM comes in and it's all lovey-dovey. You should definitely, instead of like just feeling, hey, we are getting into union, and you just start being who you are. And it's okay to be who you are, but if you start exhibiting those lower dimensional traits or anything of that nature, then you may find your divine masculine receding again. So that's what you have to be careful about. So, in other words, the divine masculine is kind of coming in and checking in on his divine feminine as to what is going on. So, in a way, it is very sacred, but at the same time, it can be very frustrating as well. So, now we have talked about all those 3D aspects. So, let's delve deeper. What other tests would your DM set on your path? So, spiritual tests. So, on a subconscious level, you may suddenly be having visions of past lives together. You may suddenly, you may be feeling an emotional clearing out outburst of some sorts. So, these are again very hard tests to test how much you're able to handle. So in that regard, quite it can be quite challenging for divine feminines, especially after going through so much and still feeling like you're being tested constantly. You're being tested by everything in your environment. So that's the reason why you got to really really pay attention to your inner wisdom, because that is going to be your companion, and your inner voice, your guides. In fact, trust your intuition on this, on how to act, on what to do, and how you can make things flow in and align with the energies, because at the end of the day it's all about alignment, right? So has any of y'all experienced any of this? So you could consider this a phase a kind of a mini union, just to be tested. And so have you guys experienced any of that? Throw in your comments, and then we will delve deeper into the topic as well. Yeah. So again, let me touch on what full union means. Full union is about consistency. It's about both of you ascending together, and that is what full union is about, where you no longer feel any kind of insecurities, or you no longer feel like your DM is going to walk away and disappear. Means that is what it means by coming into full union. So when you are still going through a testing period or a phase, what happens is that deep down you know that you're being tested. You know that it's kind of it's actually the testing itself occurs for both you and your DM. So Karen is saying that's been the last 7 weeks for me. Or it will get back. It will get better, Karen. Things will definitely get back. Your DM will definitely get back together with you. That's what I'm getting for you, Karen. And things will come back into alignment again. So, on a very technical aspect as well, so we talked a lot about 3D, what are some of the behavioral patterns of your divine masculine, and what exactly he's doing, and what are some of the 3D tests that he may uh, place on you. So now we can look at some of the energetic tests that he may do. So you may feel like his energies are being pretty invasive, poking into your energy grids, trying to figure out like, hey, how far you've come, what has been going on, really really tuning into your innermost feelings, and all of that sort. So you may feel hey, why is it that your DM is coming in, and you're also going to feel like, why is he trying to trigger you? So some of you may be feeling like messages coming from him, or even messages of the past maybe coming back that triggers you. It's more of like your DM is on an energetic level, he's trying to see, are you being triggered? And this is a constant state of energies coming in, flowing in, and truly seeing like where you are in this journey. So that's the reason why it is so important for the divine feminine to trust the journey and to fully surrender in her divine light. And then all of that boundaries that she might be experiencing and all of that obstacles will slowly start to disappear. So, on a technical perspective, when the divine feminine's energy is in a state of alignment and flow, then she is creating this place of unconditional love and union energy. So in a way, what is happening is that as the divine feminine, you're opening up portals, you're opening up higher dimensional frequencies within you that can help you to reconnect with your DM. And when that occurs, your DM feels invited to enter this place of union. So that's the reason why, if union happens too soon or if union doesn't happen according to the flow of energy, the divine frequency, what happens is that you may feel you are back to the whole runner chaser dynamic. So, guys, any other comments that you guys want to share? What you guys are feeling? I know it's pretty late there. Oh boy, it's about 11:30 Eastern time. So, oh dear, I know a lot of y'all will watch this live later as well. So yes, we will continue talking about this topic, and yeah, so it's quite an interesting ride. It's quite a interesting period of major tests. So a lot of you divine feminines may feel like you are being tested the most right now. So think about it. The divine feminine, she is beautiful, she's bold, she's powerful, she's magnetic, she's captivating. And the thing about twin flame union, full union, happens when the frequency is at the highest. You know, you are at that twin flame union frequency. Until you get there, you're going to flow in and out of these energies. So that's why it's so important to allow yourself, to prepare yourself to that state of beautiful, divine, it's so important to prepare yourself for that moment where you can beautifully weave into each other without any kind of obstacle or challenge. You know, it just flows in. But in order to get there, you're going to be tested, because the journey in itself is the hardest of all journeys out there in earth. So that's the reason why you got to, you cannot see, the whole thing is the DM checks in energetically as well to see, are you still being triggered? Are you still being affected by what is going on? Like, what is it that is causing you to feel the way you're feeling? What is it that's causing you to go in this direction, you know, of acting in this way? So again, sometimes how you act or how you behave, there is nothing you can do about it, because energies in itself, energies don't lie. And And another thing is both you and your divine masculine are always close to each other, because when you start awakening, he starts awakening too. So that's the reason why you got to be in your true authentic self. So that is another major test. Your DM might literally come in and see that, and he would mirror that back to him. So if you are portraying your authentic self, then he too is going to portray his authentic self. And really, how far have you have come? Sometimes you may be thinking about this in a very linear way. I'm doing everything connected to the twin flame journey in the best way possible, in the most perfect way possible. But then you still find yourself being trapped. You still find yourself being stuck. You still feel like the energies not flowing in at all. You feel completely disconnected. You feel frustrated. You feel triggered. You just, sometimes you don't even want to be part of this journey. You just want to move on, be with someone else. But that is not possible too, because you're so divinely connected. And as twin flames, the moment you meet in the 3D physical union, it can be really hard to be with anyone else. So that is a major trigger element as well. So in that regard, it's just like going back and forth, trying to figure out what it is. And especially when you are very, very, very close to union, you will be tested the most. And that can be very, 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 very painful, and can be very frustrating, and it can be very triggering as well. So all of this can cause you to feel a huge level of frustration like never before. So in a way, the divine masculine coming in to kind of test where you are also brings you both into perfect alignment. See, by him coming in and poking around as to how far you have progressed, also helps you to release things that you have been holding back in. So, a lot of this is happening energetically. So, I did speak about the literal aspects of how your DM will come in and see how you're doing, but the thing is, majority is happening on an energetic level. So in other words, if you're not energetically ready, what will happen is that you will start to feel this major obstacle in your path, and you will also feel like your energies are not integrating in the most divine potential possible. So when you guys are in alignment, the energies flow in, and you're holding this sacred space for each other, in which you are just blossoming and living up to your fullest potential. So in a way, all of this is coming in, flowing in, creating this beautiful, beautiful synergy of divine energies just flowing in. And as the divine feminine, when your divine masculine is merging on all these levels, you know that there's only union and there's nothing more. So even these tests are an illusion, because it's more of coming out of this flux, 3D flux, and realizing who you are, and what your divine potential is. So that's why it's so important to just flow in with the energies. And you have to realize that sacred union, divine union occurs when you are in a state whereby things become effortless. You are no longer trying to be in union. You are no longer waiting on your divine masculine. When is he going to come? When is he going to unite with me. You're just going to allow the flow. You're just going to allow things to flow in and occur in the most beautiful way possible. So it is, in fact, really, really beautiful. And on hindsight, after you come into full union, you will realize that all of this was part of the divine plan of getting back together. So it might not make sense now, but eventually it will. All right. So, what do you guys think, and how have you guys been feeling? And throw in your thoughts and comments, and then we'll wrap up, and then I'll go into live channeling. So, another question that you guys may be asking is it only the divine masculine who tests the divine feminine? Can it occur vice versa? The divine feminine tests the divine masculine too in many ways, and that occurs in the initial stages as well, where the testing is very subtle, it's not literal like what the divine masculine does. It's more of on an energetic level, all of that testing to ensure that your divine masculine is aligning to his divinity is there. And some of these tests are even quite, it's done on a subconscious level as well, so the divine feminine might not even be aware that she's testing her divine masculine. So it's one of those things that can occur as well. So with all of that is happening, and with all of, so in summary, the divine masculine's biggest test to you would be triggering you to the fullest. So the more you surrender and realize that he's not even doing it consciously, and it's part of both of you coming into union, you will realize that things are meant to flow, and everything is happening for a reason in that regard. So, having said that, today's topic is just to bring forth the awareness of what you got to endure before actually coming into union. And this stage in your twin flame journey in itself is a big sign that that things are aligning, and that you are coming together in divine alignment and union as well. Hello, Tracy. Good to see you. All right. So, do you guys have any questions about today's topic before I go into channeling? So, I'm going to give it a couple of minutes and see if you guys have any questions, and then we'll wrap up and we'll delve right into channeling. Oh, Karen says, thank you, Vaish. As you know, so very relevant of what the last few months have been for me. Yes, and thanks, Karen, for putting that through. Because the reality is, when you're being tested, when you're feeling like you're so close to union, and yet, why are you being tested by the love of your life, by your own divine counterpart? It can be very triggering. It can be very frustrating. So that's the thing. The final test in itself is to realize there is no test at all. But what is happening is that your 3D self is completely shedding, and your true potential is being revealed. And then you come to a point where none of those 3D none of those 3D based triggers have an effect on you anymore. You are in perfect alignment with who you are and what your potential is. And that in itself is going to bring out the best in you. So it's all about recognizing the divine flow of energies that are just coming in and helping you to feel this beautiful connection and flow of energies that is coming in. So the magic word is surrender. The more you detach, the more you surrender, you won't be triggered anymore. And when there is no more trigger, when there is no more need to do this or do that, to walk this linear path of union, because there is no linear path. It's about everything. The journey in itself is holistic. So it's about coming in and flowing into your divine light, and truly merging with your divine counterpart in every level possible without effort. It's like the energies take over. You are no longer putting in effort, because the moment you put in effort, it becomes 3D 4D. So when the flow comes in, when you feel like, hey, I'm just going to surrender, I'm surrendering to God, I know God is with me, God is protecting me, and I know I'll be able to live up to this true potential, and things are happening in perfect alignment for me, then everything flows in the most divine and beautiful way possible. All right, guys, so I'm going to open the floor for questions. So I'll take a short break and throw in your questions. Tell me what you think about this topic, and then after that, I'm going to delve right into channeling. I know it's pretty late for you guys, so I'm going to do that so that we can end this life much quicker. And all right, guys, if you have enjoyed this live, throw in a review as well. And tell me what you think. And please, if there's any more questions, do ask me. All right, I'll be right back. All right, guys, I'm going to start with the channeling. I think you guys have no more questions about today's topic. So, all right. So the list goes on. I've got Dawn, Jordan, Tracy, Irene, Bhavani, Bharati, Gary, Diana, and Shay. All right. So Dawn has asked for a general channeling. Is Dawn here? She's probably asleep. So what's going on with Dawn? Dawn, I am feeling a lot of release energetically. I'm also sensing a lot of changes that is taking place in your environment. So I feel like all aspects of your life is going to change. Is going to change for the better. You're going to have a lot of surprises coming in, opportunities coming in, going to be a lot of soul transforming things that you're going to do. I feel you are also going to meet a lot of like minded people. It's going to change in a very beautiful way. Things are just going to transform, and especially on the work front, I just feel like you're going to meet a lot of new connections. New contacts are going to come, and you're going to start to feel much more alignment in a lot of the things you do as well. So a lot of luck is coming through. A lot of abundance and prosperity is also following suit. So everything is going to come together, Dawn. You're going to enter one of the luckiest periods in your life ever. It's going to be very fulfilling. It's going to be very soul transforming as well. So, literally, everything that you desire, you're going to manifest it, and it's going to flow in for the best. And I'm just sensing a lot of new energies coming in as well, and it's going to be very beautiful because the entirety of it all is just going to come in and bring forth the best possible energetic shifts and changes. Also, I am sensing a lot of new energies, like literally new energies, a lot of movement. So any stagnancy or obstacles that has been holding you back, it's all going to disappear. On the DM front, I'm also feeling a lot of love coming in. I feel like your DM is awakening. So there's a lot of telepathic energetic messages being transferred back and forth, so that that divine flow of energies is just so beautiful. Your combined energetic fields are just very promising. They're just flowing in the most beautiful way possible. It's like everything is just coming in to bring out the best, and it's also bringing in a lot of new energies in that regard as well. I'm also feeling and noticing a kind of transformation, and in that regard, I feel like everything that has been coming in, everything that has been flowing in, it's just, in a way, things are just like there's a deeper meaning. I feel like your spiritual path towards ascension is just flowing in, and you are just, every single day there are newer pathways that are opening up to you, that's energetically transforming. I feel like you're doing a lot of soul level work as well to dawn. In a way, I feel like you are spending so much time in the etheric worlds. You are basically doing a lot of things to empower the galactic federation, and you're in a lot of missions. I feel like this is the period where you are doing the most number of missions than ever before. You're spending so much time up there, and everything that you are doing, everything that you're experiencing there, you're anchoring it into 3D as well. So all of that is going to fall in place, as that's going to attract a lot of opportunity, abundance, prosperity, luck, and it's all going to flow in the most beautiful, beautiful way possible. And there is also this deep and beautiful sense of I'm feeling like you're getting all this divine guidance as well, that is like flowing in and coming through in a sense that all of the energies are just coming and flowing in to the best way possible, and that in itself is bringing forth a lot of synergy between you and your divine counterpart. So 2025 is going to be a year that is very, very promising. There's going to be a lot of new opportunities coming your way. And 2024 has been a year where you've been building the foundation in so many ways possible, so that 2025 is going to be a year of divine flow and opportunities, and things are just going to be beautiful in every regard, in every way, and everything is just going to everything is just going to happen in a very prosperous way. The messages I'm getting from your guides, Dawn, is that everything is going to be okay. You are going to feel a lot of beautiful energies that's coming through. You're also going to feel a lot of on an energetic level, you're going to feel much lighter. You're going to feel almost weightless, because I feel like right now, with everything that you're doing, you are truly, truly touching places. You're going to places that is filled with transformational energy, so you're also receiving a lot of downloads, and all of this is just creating this perfect pathway to immense changes that's coming in and flowing in, and bringing forth all the beauty that the universe can bring. So it's truly, truly beautiful, everything is just working out, and I wish you all the best, Dawn, and I'm so eager to see all of your success and progress, and you've just so much to give to the world. You've such a magnanimous personality, and you're loved, and everyone loves being around you. You bring so much energy into this world. You inspire so many people, and you're going to and you have been serving, you've been doing so much for earth for so long, and you're going to continue serving earth, and you're also going to see a lot of, I just feel like major transformation is taking place as well. So with that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling, and next up I have got Jordan. All right, Jordan's question is, how is my DM doing during this separation, and anything else he or my guides need me to know? I enabled boundaries again and he left. All right, I feel, Jordan, like today's life definitely will shine some light as to what's going on. So energetically, I feel like your divine masculine is subconsciously testing you, and I feel you're both testing each other, and and because you're so close, yet there's still so much that is going on energetically that is anchoring you both into that alignment to to get you both flowing in the most beautiful and divine energies possible. So I feel like that divine flow is just coming in and bringing about that inspiration that you both are going to feel and are meant to feel as well. So all of this is just coming in and bringing about this beautiful, beautiful transformation that is making you both be the best in every possible way. I also feel that like everything that is flowing in, going on with your journey, it is meant to be, it's meant to happen, and there's so much grace and wisdom that's flowing in as well. So in to answer your question, your DM is really, really suffering and struggling, and he's in a lot of pain. He really, really wants to be with you, but somehow he knows that it's not the time yet, and that's why this separation is happening. So in a way, he's being guided by his higher self. So the messages I'm getting from him to you is that he wants you to hang in there, and he says that there's still work for him to do, and he will come back, and he will come back a much better version of himself. So with all of that energies that's like flowing in, and all of that divinity that is just coming in, it's going to be a very beautiful, beautiful period of intense change that is going to occur. So I also feel like with everything that is happening, it's like all of the new energies that's coming in is just flowing in to create this beautiful space for you both to get into union. So your guides want you to also hang in there and to trust the universe, to trust God, that everything will flow in. And with that, I would say that things are happening. It might be a bit slow and you might face a lot of obstacles, but things will definitely shape up for the better. So just hang in there, and all the best to you, Jordan. I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. So next up, I've got Tracy, and then I've got Irene, Bhavani, Bharati, Carrie, Diana, and Shay. All right, Tracy's question. All right, Tracy's question is, can you see contact soon, please? So, what I actually do see is that there is definitely a level of connection that is taking place between the both of you, that is going to flow in, and it's going to create this level of sacred union. You're going to start to feel this divine space and alignment between the both of you, and that is what's going to direct the contact that is going to take place between the both of you. So in other words, I do feel that both of you will reconnect with one another, and I feel that there will be a lot of guidance that you'll be getting from the universe. I feel like you're going to be guided very much, and there are going to be a lot of signs through your dreams, through your feelings. You're just going to feel this intuitive level of connection where you will both feel this connection with one another, where you will feel much more in tune. So I feel like there will be more telepathy between you, and all this is somehow going to manifest that contact in the physical very soon. So I definitely do see contact coming in. High chance this month, next month, and it's going to bring about a lot of joy and a lot of happiness and a lot of flow. A divine flow is going to come through, and it's just going to ensure that things start to fall in place, and all of that is going to be really, really, it's going to be filled with potential. It's also going to help you to navigate around, navigate through the possibilities that you have both yet to explore. So in a way, it's just going to flow in, and that divine magic is just going to bring in a lot of hope and beauty and sacred transformation. I also feel like you are both on the verge of a major personal transformation, which is also going to be a factor in both of you having contact with each other soon. So I would say the stars are aligning, and for you to, surrender and to trust the universe that everything is happening for a reason. So there are major obstacles that you're both facing, but the flow, the energetic flow is going to come in, and it's going to transform and inspire you both to reach the most beautiful points of connection, multi-dimensional connection. So I'm seeing a lot of happiness and joy and transformation that's coming in that regard, and that sacred flow is going to be such a guiding light, and that sacred transformation is going to be very powerful. So the messages that I'm getting from your divine masculine is that he wants you to know that he loves you, he treasures you, he knows how much you matter to him, and that you are you you play a huge role in helping him to be a better version of himself. And he thanks you for all that you do, for all that you have done, and how much you matter to him. And he says that he loves you forever and more, and you are the best thing that has ever happened in his life. He also says that he wants to thank you for not giving up on him, and he says that he has got so much gratitude towards you for you accepting him for who he is, and for never giving up on the both of you. So there's so much pure love and light. Your combined energetic fields also look very, very promising, looks very, very beautiful. And the energies are just flowing in for the better. I see a lot of gold and silver and pink, indication that higher dimensional energies are at play, and it's going to set a beautiful path for you both, Tracy. And finally, your guides want you to know that definitely there is going to be contact between the both of you. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. Next up, I've got Irene. All right, I've got Irene, Bhavani, Bharati, Carrie, Diana, and Shay. All right. Let All right, Irene's question is, hey, we've been meaning to ask this. Sometimes it feels as though my twin flame is working against me. Is that supposed to happen? Well, I guess it's all about perception, Irene. I don't feel that your twin is doing it consciously or with intention. Probably it comes out that way, but it's not supposed to happen in the way you think it is. It's probably a kind of healing that is taking place between you, some form of release that is taking place. And that's what I feel that is happening in this situation. It's perhaps some kind of a release that is taking place, and I feel with that you will start to feel a deeper sense of connection, and there will be a greater sense of overlap that takes place between the both of you as well. So deep down I feel like there is this beautiful sense of merging and immersion that is happening, and I feel like somehow it's going to bring about this beautiful it's going to bring about this beautiful alignment between the both of you. And deep down I feel like there is this deep sense of connection that will help you both connect to this space, which will ensure that both of you are in a place of deeper connection. And deep down, I feel it's going to be a very intense period of connection, where both you and your divine counterpart are going to experience this deep sense of knowing and being. And this is going to ensure that you're going to feel a huge release. So, what is actually going on between the both of you actually marks a certain freedom and alignment between the both of you. Like, in a sense, I just feel like there's some kind of a magic that is going to come through between the both of you. I feel, especially with the new moon energies, it's going to mark a new a beginning in your connection. So definitely your twin flame is not working against you. It's just that it may seem like, but eventually the truth will prevail, and you will realize that she has always been with you and in alignment, and it's probably trying to fix something that is out of alignment. That's why this is even occurring in the first place. So I feel like deep down there is that beautiful transformation that is taking place, which is going to ensure that the both of you are going to feel this deeper sense of awareness and feeling. And so that's the reason why it's good to ensure that you are going to be like, I feel like the messages that I'm getting from the universe is that for now, maybe, go with your inner guidance, go with the flow, but remember that things are going to somehow work out. So I feel, Irene, the most important thing right now is to hang in there and to trust the process, to trust the journey, and know that things are going to flow in for the best. Further to it, I feel like there's also going to be a new major transformation and change that is going to occur as well, that is going to truly illuminate your path. With that, your guides want you to know that things are going to work out and for you to stay strong, and most importantly, everything will work out for the better. With that, Irene, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. Next up, I have got Bhavani, Bharati, Carrie, Diana, and Shay. All right, let me see if Bhavani has a question. All right, perfect timing. Feeling a little lost in this journey, just a general channeling, please. Perfect, Bhavani, you're here. So, what I'm feeling is that there's a lot taking place energetically for you, Bhavani, right now. So, hence why you're feeling lost, because I feel like a part of you is deeply overwhelmed by this journey, trying to figure out what it is and what it all means. And your mind is chasing meaning and trying to figure out what it is what all of this is about. And then there's a part of you, your soul is just like, because both you and your DM are one soul, so your soul is just looking for the other part of its soul. So there's that yearning and missing and that wanting to merge in the physical. That's another thing that's taking place. And what is actually occurring energetically is that your divine counterpart also wants to be with you. So that's why the feelings are quite heavy and dense, because there's so much going on energetically, especially when the energies are weaving in, and you're also cleansing the past, releasing trauma, past life, things that are holding you back, all of that obstacles. So I feel this is also a period of huge release for you. In a way, it's all flowing in towards alignment, and at the same time there's a lot of your past that you're both releasing, and that can be causing you a lot of discomfort in a way, because it's making you guys feel this sense of pain, physical pain that comes from all of that clearing and healing that is taking place between the both of you. Another aspect is you're downloading a lot of new codes as well, and with the ascension that is taking place, with the spiritual growth that is taking place, it's like shedding old skin, literally. And that's why it can be it can be a place, it can be somehow you may feel like you're in a place whereby there is no anchor, you're just like floating in this universe without a direction. So what is actually happening is that an energetic catharsis is taking place, huge release, a deep sense of figuring out, coming in alignment with the spiritual truth as to who you are, why you're part of this journey, how what both you and your DM are meant to do in this planet, what is your purpose, what is your mission, for all that to come in and flow in your body, your 3D self is upgrading to that level of frequency and energy. That's what I'm feeling, Bhavani. And so the messages I'm getting from your DM is that he's saying that he's as lost, that he's feeling as lost as you, and and there's a lot of heaviness that he's carrying in his heart, and there's a lot of pain that he's trying to transmute. There's a lot of suffering that is going through due to that separation, and that wanting and that yearning to be together. Like literally every cell in his body wants to be with you, and it's so strong. He has never met anyone like you before, and he is so passionate about you, and he finds you beautiful in every way and in every aspect. And he says that he is the luckiest man alive to be able to connect with you again. And deep down he realizes that this connection runs deeper than infinity itself, because he knows you, he remembers you, he recognizes you. But at the same time he's afraid as to where this is going to lead, what he's supposed to do, and what does it all mean. So both of you, in other words, are searching for meaning, and that is running really deep. So in a way, Bhavani, both of you are mirroring each other, trying to find answers and trying to figure out what this journey is and what it constitutes and what it is all about. So I feel like there's a lot of questions that's clouding your divine masculine's mind, as he is, because he knows he has never met anyone like you before. He's never going to meet anyone like you ever, because what he shares with you is home. He recognizes you. He feels so comfortable with you. You truly, truly transform his life in so many ways. You serve as this divine inspiration which allows him to flow and to experience this deep sense of connection than ever before. And deep down, there's also this gratitude that I feel coming in, flowing through, because your DM wants you to know that he trusts his intuition on this. He's trusting the divine flow. Of course, his 3D self may be self sabotaging at times, but he wants you to never ever ever give up on him, because he needs you. You are his light. You are the one that lights him up. You are the one that helps him to see the world beyond the veil. And when he feels disconnected to you, he feels disconnected to the world, disconnected to himself. So he does recognize this connection in his own way. And this is what's motivating him to search and delve deeper in meaning. So again, this is what's happening with your 3D physical selves, Multidimensionally, I feel a lot of engagement. There's a lot of telepathic communication that is happening in the higher levels. I'm also feeling that both of you are participating in a lot of galactic activities. There's a lot of missions that you guys are part of, which you may feel completely disconnected to due to the 3D density that you're experiencing. But life up there is really, really beautiful. I'm seeing you guys exploring, literally opening doors to your past, trying to gain meaning. So it's all about the sacred immersion of this knowledge to your 3D lives now. I feel like that is what you're both receiving as downloads currently, So they're just flowing in their own way, in their own momentum, but you are going to feel the connection to the expanse of your soul eventually. So that is going to have that is going to add a deeper layer of meaning into your journey as well. So it's all going to flow in, and it's going to bring about this sacred guiding light in your path as well, and that will bring about the wisdom that you're looking for, that you're searching for, that will eventually bring you to the place that you have always looked for a deeper sense of purpose and meaning. And I feel that there's so much going on a galactic level, and with all the missions that you're involved, especially on the soul blueprint level. Both you and your DM are doing a lot of work because you feel that impacting the soul blueprint will help newer souls incarnating on earth to live a more purposeful life. So with all of that you're experiencing on the 3D, and you're sending all that information back up there to the universe, and it's all flowing in. So like, the thing is, the part you're playing right here on earth at the moment is so huge that you're not fully realizing how much both you and your DM are doing. So somehow everything is interconnected, and 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 you will start to see and feel more of why you are feeling the way you're feeling eventually. So it's going to take time, but this is going to help you both navigate your journey better here on earth at the moment, in the present, in the presence in the present. So this is what I'm tapping in and getting for the both of you, and I'm definitely feeling that both of you are working towards alignment, and I feel on a 3D physical level, definitely you guys will see each other soon, you will meet each other soon, and on some level you will make this connection work in the best way you both see fit. I also feel a lot of loving energies, a lot of nurturing energies between the both of you. You guys do a lot to help each other become the best versions of yourself. So it's all connected in a way, the rhythm of the connection, what you're feeling, what you're experiencing. And that's why I can literally feel your DM wanting to express so much, but at the same time he's holding back, not knowing what to say, what to feel, and he doesn't want to self-sabotage the connection as well. So I feel like he's really lost in his head right now, but the love is so pure, the love is so divine, and he just wants you to know that he loves you so much, and that you are the best thing that has ever happened to him, and all that divinity and all the flow and all the magic. You are literally the miracle he had always been searching for in his life. You are literally the love of his life. You are the one that he has been looking for since forever. There's so much. It's very, very powerful. the connection you both share is so powerful, and it's so deeply interwoven into each other. So it's just a matter of time, and it's just a matter of place and matter of space, and things are happening and things are coming together, and you will definitely feel much more clarity in the journey in the coming weeks, and everything is flowing in Bhavani for the best. And with that, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. All right, next up I have got Bharati, and then Carrie, Diana, and Shay. So Bharati, let's see. All right, perfect. Bharati, you are here. I was just going to message if you are already here. So let me see what's happening between you and H. So the general energies, I feel like they're shifting from stagnancy to more activity. I feel like energetically, your DM has been thinking a lot more about you lately, and also because it's your birthday month, I feel like he's going back and forth about whether he should wish you. I feel like he does want to communicate with you in some way, and I feel like deep down there is that level of yearning missing, and because he's been dreaming a lot about you lately, he's just trying to figure out meaning behind all of this. He wants to just figure out like what is going on, and why he's feeling the way he's feeling. And I feel like over the months, over the years, he's starting to understand, and he's starting to see beyond the veil much more. So I feel like he's no longer trapped so much in his ego as before, and he's slowly shedding that away, and seeing the true meaning into life in itself. And he has always seen you as a goddess, someone who is very spiritual, very divine, very up there. And many times he has felt like you are unattainable, you're unreachable, that he's not good enough for you, and he's played around a lot of that insecurity and lack of esteem. But I feel like that is changing and shifting for the better, and he's soon going to feel much more confident. So that is what I feel. So I feel that there's going to be some kind of contact or meeting, something. It could be very, very random, very, very spontaneous, that both of you don't even expect. But deep down, I feel like both of you are manifesting that meetup, that communication between each other, and it's just going to take place in a very beautiful way, and that's what I'm feeling. So the messages that I'm getting from H is that he wants you to know that he adores you, he admires you, he loves you so much, and he has missed you all this while. He says that he does look forward to a future, and he truly believes that you will be together, and for you both to do a lot of things together and to be in full bliss and harmony. And he's also saying that he's very, very, very deeply indebted to you for your commitment and faith, and how much you have never given up on him, and he's so grateful for that. He really thanks you from the bottom of his heart for always believing in him and for always being there energetically. You have been a huge driving force for him in his life, and he appreciates everything that you have done for him in the past, you're doing for him energetically now, and he wishes to do more for you. He says that lately he's been trying to send a lot of love. He says that he has been receiving a lot of your love as well. So in a way, it's pretty beautiful, like what is going on and what is like transpiring between the both of you energetically. So there's a lot of beauty and magic, and somehow things are just aligning for the better. And deep down, I also feel like you both are ready to go on to the next level energetically, and also to bring about a huge transformation and change in your life. So, generally, the energies are looking very promising. They are filled with potential, they are filled with a lot of grace and hope, and I also feel that his path is clear. I feel like there's no negative energies or like any kind of like karmic holding him back. I feel like both your path is like cleared from all of those obstacles. So the chances of getting together, being together is so high right now. Like literally, I feel like you're approaching a union cycle, which is very close. I also feel that both of you are communicating a lot more telepathically lately. So the connection is very strong and it's very deep. And it's like you are around each other all the time energetically. It's so deep, it's so profound, and it's so beautiful as well. So I feel there is so much H wants to tell you, there is so much he wants to talk about, there is so much out there for you to feel and experience and navigate through. So it's just a very, very a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful period of expansion, and it's going to create so much harmony and wisdom and sacred navigation between the both of you. And I feel that all this is going to carve the path towards your future, and there's so much love in the air, like literally, and there's so much grace, so much potential, and I just feel there's a lot of abundance and prosperity and miracles that's going to come in as well. I feel like both of you together are just bringing forth all of these beautiful energies, and they are just all flowing in, and they are all like making sense, and it's really deep, and it's going to be very, very beautiful, Bharati. And so that's what I have for you. I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And next up, I have got, let's see, I've got Carrie. Let me see what Carrie has. Carrie's saying, hello, Vice, just checking the energy between Jaren and I and what to expect this week. Thank you so much. All right, Carrie, I definitely feel a deep change in Jaren's energies compared to last week. I feel like he's really really he's really putting his past behind. He's working on it. He's working on transformation deeply, and he's letting go of all of those like negative lower dimensional energy. So I feel this inner balance that he has been working on for a very 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 long time. So deep down there's that element of change that you can expect to see this week between you and him. There's also this divine flow that is coming in, and it's inspiring both your journey, in a very, so I feel like Jaren has really, really been working on himself to present a better version of himself for you, Carrie. So the love is deep, the love is profound. There is that deep element of joy that is coming in as well. I also feel a lot of lightness coming through Carrie, in a way, the lightness is showing how much you both matter to each other. So in a way, all of that transformation that is occurring is happening for a reason. It's kind of like bringing you both together. It's bringing about this, he's paying more attention in ways to make you happy, to make you feel more secure, to make you feel much more in alignment with the deeper truth behind your connection. So the messages I'm getting from him is that he wants you to know that he really really appreciates you for all that you have done for him. He appreciates how much of an effort you put in through to making him feel like he's worthy, because he wants you to know he's been dealing with esteem and security related issues, and you have really really helped him to build that confidence in his life that he had been lacking. So he promises in return that he will be much more understanding and patient, and not to jump to assumptions. And so I definitely feel a lot of promise between the both of you. The energies are shaping up, a lot of beauty, a lot of wisdom. Something about your connection has just shifted, and it has, and it's going to get better, and it's going to also be very harmonious. That's what I feel. So I feel like the next coming weeks are going to be very very, they are going to be very very pertinent to what is going to happen for the both of you, and how that is going to present a beautiful beautiful shift and transformation in your path, and how it's going to create a deeper meaning, a deeper connection, a deeper transformation, and eventually this is going to also help you both see the world as it is. And I feel like everything is happening for a reason, and because of all of this, there's also this deep level of connection that you're going to experience like never before. So everything is going to flow in, and that divinity in itself is going to be super transformational, super inspirational, and it's going to be a matter of of beauty, growth, wisdom, and transformation in every way possible. So it's like everything has happened, and it has happened for a reason. Like everything has come into full play, and that is what determines the sacredness behind your connection. So that's why this week is going to be better. It's going to get better. There could be a bit of obstacles here and there. I feel like Jaren can be going back and forth sometimes, but you will feel more stability and connection than ever before. With that, Carrie, I hope you have enjoyed this week's channeling. Next up, I've got Diana. Diana is saying, thank you as always and looking forward to watching this live. Nothing specific from me. Any DM is sick and I'm exhausted, so just focusing on regaining some energy with some much needed rest. Or sending you beautiful energies of recovery, Diana. I hope you both feel better soon. What I am channeling for the both of you is that literally things are going to get better slowly. I feel like lately your DM has been feeling very, very guilty and insecure, and I just feel like he's trapped. Like once again he's trapped in his own mind and his own head, and he's just trying to figure things out, and it's just causing him all of this weight and burden and pain, and he's just weighing himself down too much. I feel like deep down he's just entrapped in this toxic cycle whereby he's trying to figure out what is the best way out. So deep down there's that pain, that there is that deep sense of frustration and irritation towards himself for not being there for you. I feel like he's navigating that a lot, and that in itself is causing him, making him feel what he's going through right now. But the change is coming for the both of you. I feel your DM is very, very determined to get back together with you, and I feel like union is so close. A full union is so close, and it's definitely going to happen between the both of you. And I feel so much lightness and beauty and magic in the end, like as though it's all like just flowing in the most beautiful way possible. All of that magic and all of that rhythm and all of that beauty and all of that wisdom, and it's kind of like everything is happening for a reason, and there is such a deep centered meaning beyond your connection. So I feel your DM has also been daydreaming a lot, and he has also been thinking about a lot of things, and how for you both to get together and be there together and to flow into the energies. So it's like it's all happening, and it's happening for a reason, and how I feel like it's just going to come around, and you're going to just feel this beautiful, beautiful, beautiful sense of connection like never before. So this is a period of deep reset and rest for the both of you, and the universe is with you. God is with you, Diana. You're such a beautiful soul. You just literally like doing so much for others. Your love and compassion and everything is being recognized, and all the beauty, it's just coming into effect, and how it's just changing for the best. So I feel like deep down everything is taking place, and all of that beauty and wonder and magic, it's all flowing in for the best. So I feel ultimately it's about the magic and wisdom and beauty that both of you are working towards in that regard. And I also feel that with all the magic and with all the grace and with all the beauty and with everything that is coming through, it is just time to see the most beautiful transformation like never before. So I just feel like all of this is going to just be in perfect alignment. And that your guides want you to know that this is a period of all sorts, and definitely this is going to change. And Diana, things will get better, and there's so much love from the universe that you're going to feel and experience. And it's like all of it is meant to happen, and things are just going to flow in, and the beauty and magic of it all is just going to be in perfect alignment. And ultimately all the beauty, all the grace, everything will just flow in. And I feel you are also, ready to have some miracles come into your life. So, with that, sending you so much love and sending you wishes for better recovery and also for so much rest. Sending you so much love, and also for both of you to feel better soon. So, with that, Diana, I hope you have enjoyed this channeling. And finally, I have got Shay. Shay's asking, may I have the current energies between Frank and I? I know he's going through some things. Has he had any positive thoughts of me, please, and thank you. All right, Shay, what I'm tapping into is that you are the only positive thought Frank has in his mind. Like, he's going through a lot, he's struggling from a lot of personal issues, and he's really trying to figure things out. And I feel like this has just hampered his outlook towards life. He feels very stuck, he feels very trapped. So I feel like his only escapism is daydreaming about you, thinking about meeting you, thinking about spending time with you, thinking about feeling that love and connection that he has with you. So that is running so deeply and strongly, and he wants you to know that you are everything to him. And it took him a while to realize, but you are the one that, gives him meaning in his life, and you are the reason why he's able to exist, he's able to breathe, and he recognizes you as the very essence of why he's even alive, because you are the one that keeps saving him from all of his miseries and pain and suffering. And he wants to thank you for all that you have been and all that you are for him. And deep down, he is in so much gratitude towards you, and that in itself is bringing about so much light and magic in your lives. I also feel like deep down there is that element of magic that is flowing in, and it's showing how much both of you are feeling and experiencing that kind of like change and that kind of transformation that you both wanting to feel and experience. So I feel like deep down you guys just know what is the meaning behind what is all happening. So I feel like lately you guys have been doing a lot of soul level exploration work as well, and that is creating that deeper connect between the both of you. So yes, he's been having a lot of positive thoughts about you, and it's very nurturing, and it's also being a deep guiding light in that regard. I also feel like you are both ready to, take the next step. Like somehow I feel a lot of change that is coming through, that is flowing through your energy fields, kind of inspiration that is taking shape, and how you're both like meant to like feel this deep energetic transformation, which both of you are going to feel in a huge way. I also feel that you both are feeling this deep sense of gratitude towards each other for being in each other's life. Lately, you guys have also been reminiscing a lot, thinking about the past a lot, thinking about what to do, thinking about what to feel, thinking about, things that will help you to become the best versions of yourself. So I feel like deep down, like everything is occurring for a reason, everything is happening for a reason, and all of that grace and wisdom and magic and divine truth and all of that is just bringing out the best energies forward. So it's really, really a period where F is going through a deep sense of reflection, and I feel like all of this is going to bring you both back together. So, like I said, add you are the very essence of his life. You add meaning to his life, and he acknowledges that, and he holds so much gratitude towards that as well. So, literally, there's so much love in the air, Shay, and there's so much positivity, joy, hope, sacredness. And I feel all of this is just going to bring you both closer and stronger than ever before. With that, I hope you have enjoyed this week's channeling. Sending you so much love, and thank you all. Thank you guys for watching today's live, and I will see you all next week. Take care and love you all, and bye bye.